Welcome to the party. It's your watch time friend. If you're seeing me, if you're listening, then it's time to watch something. Ooh, something. Ooh. What up, guys? It's your girl D, and this is Watch Time Friends, where you watch stuff with me, your friend D, because my other friends didn't want to do it. Today we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, Netflix's version, episode 3. This the series is coming along quite nicely. It is a condensed, quicker version of the show, so everything's happening super quick. Yeah, we've already been to Kyoshi Island, and we had our first spotting of seeing a past Avatar fight through Aang to help the situation. So, and he's on his way to the Northern Water Tribe to basically get training on how to master waterbending. And they've all decided, okay, we gotta go ahead and master all of the elements. Anyways, I'm really excited to see what else we get this season, and excited to just keep going on this journey. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Let's watch something.
Everything is set. We strike tonight.
Shouldn't we wait? We don't have the numbers.
We don't need numbers.
You know?
We have our anger.
What was this supposed to be?
We have hope.
My mother and my brother in the siege at Ba Sing Se.
She works at the palace. She's willing to help us. Fire Lord Ozai must die tonight!
All right, good luck with that. Did we at least come up with a plan before we started this, or were we just rushing in off heart and hope? He's not there. Not gonna lie, somebody told.
There is no way out. But you must have known this was a one-way journey. Or did you expect my men to just lay down their arms after you slaughtered their Fire Lord?
We expected that all decent Fire Nation citizens would have welcomed being freed from your tyranny.
Tyranny? Don't you mean unity?
No, that's not what we mean.
Have I not led us to the brink of bringing the entire world under one rule? Our rule, to ensure an era of peace.
I don't think this
cost?
is... None of your
How many
people are
more
happy
lives?
for real.
Will it take another century of loss and suffering?
Do not speak to me of loss.
What have you lost, sir?
We in the Fire Nation have always prided ourselves on our resourcefulness.
Shoulda known, shoulda known.
Azula.
She's a completely different person.
Yes, Father.
That's wild.
You may have stopped us tonight, Ozai, but there is one out there who cannot be stopped.
The one who has returned to us.
Dang. He didn't even let him finish his sentence. That's
You believe they
crazy.
think the Avatar has returned?
Leave us.
Obviously. Someone wrote a whole letter about it to you.
What's this?
People don't just, well,
From one of my commanders in the Southern Seas.
some
No
people
one
do.
of any importance. What he had to report.
Dang, he said no one of any importance. General Zhao is trying so hard to be an important person, and he said it's nobody important. But forget all that. What he said was, that's insane.
The Avatar. Really?
Oh, huh. The background wasn't green last time. Does this mean we're going to the Earth Kingdom? OMASHU! Let's go. That's actually cool.
The water whip.
Okay. Dang it.
I don't get it.
It looked good at first.
Basic
You know?
bending forms are mostly just physical movement. But when you get into the harder moves, like the water whip, you really need to reach inside and feel the energy flow. Tap into your feelings and gather energy from them. That's okay. I bet it was my fault. I should
How?
never be a teacher. The monks always said I never listened.
It looked the exact same before and after you were there, so I don't think it's you.
All the more reason for us to get to the Northern Water Tribe, right? That's right.
Okay, it's time to go. We shouldn't stay in the same place for too long.
He's so cute. I'm waiting to see a more humorous side of Sokka. But maybe we won't see it because this was like a dramatized version.
Look! I think it's another airbender.
Oh,
He's headed for that mountain.
it's old dude.
That's no mountain. That's OMASHU.
He could be anywhere. He was headed north when he left Kyoshi Island.
Well, he may be the Avatar, but he still needs to eat and drink.
A population center, then.
Boo.
I can alert my
Zhao.
contacts.
No! I told you, no one else can know of his existence.
If he gets too far north,
There are Fire Nation forces everywhere.
which is why I suggest you allow me to contact a few trusted sources.
A
You don't
few.
need to be told any more than necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I don't like him.
Word is, Zhao failed his officer training program 3 times.
Did I ask for your opinion?
You don't have to be rude to your own crew.
Apologies.
You're gonna lose their loyalty.
He was only trying to help.
He was gossiping about a superior officer.
An officer you don't like?
That's beside the point. There is an order to the way we do things here. Rules. We
That's
are Fire
fair.
Nation.
I guess he's trying to follow some rules or whatever, but it's not gonna get you where you're trying to go.
And they have an incredible delivery system that winds through the whole city. Food there is amazing.
That is a long line.
What did I tell you before?
Oh shoot! The cabbage guy.
They don't take kindly to outsiders in OMASHU.
What makes you think we're outsiders?
Probably.
No reason.
It's probably what you're wearing. We typically like wearing green out here.
We have a friend we need to see. We just could use a little help getting inside.
Sorry. It's out of that at the turnip sack. Sure you can make that look good too. Try as they might.
Who is this supposed to be? Or is this a new character?
Careful here.
So how do you know we're not a threat?
Just a feeling. Oh, wow. Oh, it wasn't a great crop this month. She told me I wasn't watering the turnips enough. Knew there was a reason I married her. My brother-in-law would agree if he could speak.
Dang.
Struck mute at birth.
Just the other day, he made us laugh so hard.
All right, that's enough. Move along.
Dang, that gotta be real tiring. You have to open and close the gate for every single group.
Good luck finding your friend, and be careful. OMASHU can be a dangerous place.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
There he is. Look.
Oh,
Hey, wait up!
person we saw flying. I thought I knew who it was, but now, dang.
Watch out for my
Oh, no, it is him.
You're not an airbender.
Of course I'm not.
What the?
Hey, we can't see.
What just happened?
He's an airbender. And you're a waterbender.
Are you all right?
Oh, you're testing explosives?
What were you doing out there?
I just landed. How was I supposed to know there'd be another bombing? Bombing? I mean, that wasn't an
Another?
accident. Nothing the Fire Nation does is an accident.
The Fire Nation?
Yeah, their spies are everywhere in the city. You're an airbender. Do you realize what this means? We finally have a way to take the fight to the enemy. You could drop bombs on them, rain down destruction. Air power is their weakness, and you are air power. That's the mechanist to the king of OMASHU. He's responsible for maintaining the best parts of the city.
Play but a small role.
Hey, if everyone in OMASHU were as dedicated as you, this war would be over. The Fire Nation would be on their knees by now.
Yes. Yes.
Just promise me, you'll really stick it to the Firebenders. Make them pay.
It's incredible. I mean, look at this.
He's like, you're doing
Those are
a
for
lot
cleaning
right
your
now.
toenails.
Oh, okay.
It can get bloody.
All right.
See the mechanism on that sorting machine?
Hey, what did they set off explosives for, though?
It's my responsibility to help these people. If I'm going to save the world, I have to do it one person at a time. That's why I'm staying in OMASHU. Because I want to help. Because I'm the Avatar. Now tell me about these bombings.
Is there a rhyme or reason to it?
He's done nothing. He spent 3 years on an ocean cruise while I've been here doing everything Father has asked. Who's the one risking her life to root out traitors?
Oh, that's right. Were you nervous? Was your life really in danger?
Not really. People in the Resistance aren't the brightest of flames. Technically, he is first in line to be Fire Lord. Not that he deserves to be.
He doesn't. But now he has hope.
There are always ways to get in the game, if you know which pieces to play.
The Avatar has returned.
Okay.
My mother told me stories of the Avatar and how he'd return one day. Dad, do you remember her stories?
What I remember is that your mother was taken from us by this cursed war. And I
Well,
remember
damn.
everything we've had to do to stay alive since then. We worked hard and we kept our heads down.
What a buzzkill.
I'm not here to cause any trouble. All I want is to help.
I have a hunch about where the bombers might be gathering. It's high up on the mountain.
My sources say an airbender was spotted there.
Omashu.
Yeah, I was thinking he was being super reckless about
Ways to gain entry if you know the right people.
obviously being an airbender.
Which I do.
Uncle Iroh and I will go. No one else.
If anything happens in Omashu, we won't be able to help you.
General Zhao? Probably was saying it wrong. Sus. We already knew that, but dang! Katara, there's no way. There's no way you could be that bad.
Fire Nation spies.
But that means the Mechanist is a...
Traitor. Come on.
I mean, once again, that spy is super obvious. You're wearing red in a place where everyone wears green.
The Mechanist has been working for the Fire Nation. Building devices, selling secrets.
Sokka and Aang. They're in danger. I've got to warn them.
They'll be fine.
How do you know?
The Mechanist may be a turncoat, but he never take any direct action.
Oh, wait a second. Is this supposed to be...
Who are you?
You can call me Jet.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see. Interesting. Yeah, this really is a condensed story.
There's the cave!
The pursuit was so clumsy, I wasn't sure you'd ever catch up.
Big talk for someone who's outnumbered.
You didn't even know she could fight or not. Well. Where's your team, bro? Well, don't pause. Keep fighting. Okay. Now we're calling the team.
I brought friends too.
Dang.
Awesome shooting there, long shot. That was a mean swing, Pipsqueak. I had a feeling you knew how to handle yourself.
Cool attacking that flame head. Thanks, Pipsqueak.
He's the
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's him.
I'm Pipsqueak.
Not they dragging him by his ankles?
Don't worry. Pipsqueak knows how to take out the garbage.
I think he's about to drop him off a cliff, I won't lie.
And if you add plates here and a vent here, all you need to do is install a bleed valve to regulate pressure.
Very clever. Sokka, you're a gifted engineer. Don't ignore that. It's not always easy to find your path in life, but when you find it, you must embrace it.
People who saw the bombings also saw a burst of green flame. Tinker salt burns green. Just stuff I picked up from my dad. I think he sometimes wishes I was more like him. After the Fire Nation attacked our village, he kept us alive. He built our life here. I want him to see that we have to do everything we can to save the world. Because if not us, then who?
Welcome.
Oh, wow. That's a whole bunch of them.
You live here?
We've had a few bases, but firebenders haven't been able to track us here.
I still don't understand what firebenders are doing in the Earth Kingdom city.
OMASHU isn't what it used to be. As the war dragged on, King lost his nerve, grew tired, senile, let corruption spring up all around him. Fire Nation seeped in through the cracks.
So you just took it on yourselves to fight the firebenders?
Pretty
If
much.
not us, then who?
A lot of people saying that this
Everyone
episode.
here has lost someone to the Fire Nation.
Someone was here recently. Here, look. If you mix Tinkar with salt water and then boil it down, you get this. Blasting jelly. A few jars could blow half the neighborhood sky high.
Okay, now
What is
what?
it? What'd you find?
The firebenders weren't behind the explosion.
My mother was a fighter in our family. When the Fire Nation came to our village, she held them off while my dad hid me in a well. I was 8. When I came back up, they were all gone.
It was quiet the night my mom died, until the soldiers came. I try not to think about it, but I think it's been affecting my bending.
What do you remember when you think of your mother? I don't mean how she died. I mean when she was alive.
I remember seeing her outside the hut, getting to work, preparing breakfast. And every day, she would stop when the sun rose. She would watch and smile.
Remember that. Remember the sunrise.
Think positive thoughts. Nice. Positive thoughts prevail.
We don't have to be afraid of our pain. We just need to decide what we're gonna do with it.
What are you doing?
Trying some OMASHU barbecue. It's not often you get the opportunity.
This is the Great OMASHU? The dirt, the noise, the stench. What happened there?
I don't know. I just got here just like you.
I'm told that Fire Nation agents in the city have taken to sowing terror to weaken the Earthbenders' resistance.
That's not right. Warriors don't hide their faces in a fight. Father would never approve of this underhanded tactic.
Given how long
You don't know
this
your
war has
dad very
lasted,
well, do you?
who knows what true north lies in the Fire Nation?
I don't really think he cares.
It has come to my attention you are involved in a matter vital to the safety of our empire. I'd be in your debt if you kept me informed on the progress of your mission, particularly as it relates to Prince Zuko. To the Flame Eternal, Princess Azula.
Good news?
The best.
You know the officer on Prince Zuko's crew, the one who slipped you the information about the Avatar? Lieutenant G. I'd like to speak to
You
him.
got the main guy? This is why you gotta be nice to your people.
Sokka! Hey, check this out.
Yes. That's
Where's
pretty cool.
Katara? Teo and I found where the bombers have been getting their explosives. They're making blasting jelly in a cave up on the mountain. We also found these. The ropes from the turnip cart.
So it wasn't the firebenders behind the explosion?
No, Jet's not the bad guy. Sai is.
Are you kidding me? Sai's done nothing but help us. Well, Jet's a con artist who lied to our faces.
He didn't lie.
He didn't tell the truth.
Besides, I saw Sai talking to the firebender. He's the traitor.
You don't know what you saw.
Yeah, I
For
do.
all we know, Sai could be working with the King's men to root out spies.
You're wrong.
This is just like you, Katara. Willing to believe anything as long as it helps you.
I saw the man make
Anything
fire.
I say. I'm so sick of you treating me like I'm a little girl.
Then grow up.
Watch out, she could water
Where are
whip
you
you
going?
now. Okay.
To prove you're a jerk.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't need proof of that.
Oh.
Would you like to try one of
Not right now.
Oh shoot.
Jet.
We just launched a big mission. Things might get a little hot for us around here. I mean, you were there when we confirmed the Mechanist was a traitor. We took care of his partners. Now we need to take care of him.
Jet. What are you gonna do?
Told you.
You just said take care of
I
him.
know how to take out the garbage.
So
Oh.
sorry. Oh, it's fine. No harm done. Okay, no harm done.
Interesting. What's in that one?
You're going to blow him up?
Blasting jelly?
He's got an audience with the king. This is our chance to burn out
What
this
about
city's
his
diseased
son?
heart.
Sokka was right. You are the bad guy.
Now the Mechanist will help us root out even more evil.
Innocent people are gonna die, Jet.
That's the price of freedom.
Well, isn't this a conundrum?
Shut up and gloat later. Right now, we need to stop Psy.
Jet planted a bomb on him.
What's the fastest way to the palace?
It's at the highest point in the city.
Well, this isn't a good time, Zuko.
Get to the palace and stop Psy. This is my fight.
Number 2 or 3 out of 576.
I don't need fire to defeat this boy.
Okay. Sure.
I have an idea. Come on.
This is what OMASHU looks like. I can't imagine what Ba Sing Se looks like. Also, y'all just ruining these nice merchants things. Who's gonna pay for this?
Sai said all routes lead to the palace. We just have to take this one to the end of the line. Ready?
No.
1, 2, 3!
That would hurt regardless.
Stand and fight!
For what?
You're an enemy of the Fire Nation.
That's why you've been hunting me for 3 years?
How do you know it's been 3 years?
I hear things.
You have my notebook!
Dang!
My cabbage!
They're roasted cabbages now. Dang. Yeah.
Oh no.
You gonna water rip him from all the way over? Oh. Nice.
Protect the king!
That was a good shot, too.
We must leave. Now. Find the firebender and close the gate! Go.
Oh, they're looking for
Save
you.
yourself.
What?
For the Fire Nation!
Play on. Okay, there you go. Oh, dang it. I was helping y'all put out the fires though. Like, y'all can relax. Alrighty, so that was episode 3. Yeah, they really condensed. That was like, I believe meeting Jet, meeting, I forgot his name, meeting the Mechanist and his son. Those were 2 different, whatchamacallit, episodes. It was interesting. It was also interesting. It's interesting how they put Zuko and General Zhao together, and now they're working together. Well, I'm not really sure why they made that change, because I always felt like in the original show, General Zhao did not respect Zuko, and he made it pretty clear that he didn't respect Zuko, and that he felt like he was only a banished prince and would only ever be a banished prince. And it felt like he was pretty open about wanting to capture the Avatar first. So it's interesting that they went this way, instead of just having Zhao just have information and then kind of just show up in the places that Zuko is, or where the Avatar is, or whatever. So that's interesting. Also, we didn't get to see, I can't remember if it was the city of OMASHU or not, but in the original, it was like almost like when we went back to the Southern Air Temple. It was like there were some like sacred things in that city that they were basically kind of destroying and remodeling it to make it more technology, to put more technology in it to help them survive because they were hiding out from the Fire Nation. Yeah, anyways, it was interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense to put all of these characters together just to condense it down and kind of, I guess, get the point across. But yeah, personally, I think I like the storylines of each of these characters separately, but I get it. I get it. But yeah, and like I said earlier, I'm still waiting for that more humorous side of Sokka to come out, but we've seen it a little bit, but it's not like, maybe it will never be exactly like the original show, because that one was hilarious. Everybody had their funny moments in that show, from the banter between Zuko and Uncle Iroh to, of course, then the dynamic of Aang, Sokka, and Katara. And, a lot of times one of the three is the butt of the joke. Most of the time, Sokka. And even, them riding around on Appa and with Momo, and Momo stealing Sokka's food every 5 seconds or always trying to eat something. So yeah, so I think that show was very, humor heavy, even though did have dark themes. I feel like this show is more of a dramatic show with maybe a little bit of humor in it. And so we're just gonna have to flip our mindsets to adapt to this kind of this like telling of this version of the telling of the story. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty cool. I'm liking the show. I am, like I said, I just want to be entertained, and I am entertained. The other thing I was thinking of is, of course, we got the reveal of the Fire Lord Ozai and of Azula earlier than we did in the original show. I think a lot of times that is like one way to keep a menacing character menacing, is by showing very little of them, and kind of like building up this like presence of them until a while. And that's kind of how I felt about Fire Lord Ozai. As far as Azula, we kind of didn't even get, I think, the appeal, I won't even say appeal, but like the reason that Azula is so scary in the original show is that you don't know what her true intentions are. She's just kind of evil. And you're like, yo, what's up with her? But this one, I hope we don't get too much like narrative explanations in this show. Like, I noticed it in I think it was episode 1 when Aang is talking about that he's afraid of his powers and afraid to be alone. I think certain things are a little bit on the nose. Certain things it's okay to allow us to interpret the things and the actions of the characters. Yeah, but that's okay. Like I said, I guess we don't have 20 episodes to really figure that out. So they're like, yeah, here's the thing. You don't have to figure it out. Here's the thing. So, that's cool. But either way, I'm still gonna enjoy it for what it is. But those are just the things that I noticed. I'm wondering what this next episode is gonna be, because we didn't really get like, we got a resolution to this episode, but like we didn't get a resolution to this episode because we still have to, I think, how are we gonna stop Jet? We stopped them this time, but how are we gonna stop him in the future? Or at least delay him in the future And then, yeah, there was kind of no redemption so far for the Mechanist, which we did get a sort of redemption for the Mechanist in the original series. So I'm assuming that maybe the next episode would be like end this episode and start another one. Yeah. Oh, I was so happy to see the cabbage guy. Because that is if you know, you know, that's an iconic Avatar: The Last Airbender character right there. Hopefully we see some more of the cabbage guy, because that's actually hilarious. But yeah, so yeah, those are pretty much all of my thoughts on there. If you guys have anything to say about this episode that I didn't say, or if you agree with me, or if you disagree with me, put it in the comments below. But if you made it to this point in the episode, thank you so much for watching with me. I appreciate you. If you like this episode and this reaction, leave a like. If you want to see more from me, consider subscribing. And if you want to see extended / full uncut versions of these reactions, I'm about to start a Patreon. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, because I do have to cut out some stuff from these reactions. You can't show the whole thing. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's going to be a wrap on this one. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Welcome to the party. It's your watch time friend. If you're seeing me, if you're listening, then it's time to watch.